The week is starting off right. Monday night, and 2K Sports presents the NBA. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And with us from the sidelines tonight, David Aldridge. Let's check out the Eastern Conference standings now that we're in the new year. As you take a look at Charlotte, this season has been a struggle for them. They're down at the bottom of the conference. So let's take a look at the Charlotte starting lineup. We've got Jusuf Nurkic. Seth Curry is out there with ball. Then it's Bridges. And it's Okogie in at the 3, the small forward. And for Las Vegas, Barnes out there with Amen Thompson. Then it's Magic Johnson. Then it's R.J. Barrett. And it's Drummond in at the 5. Should be a lot of great ball movement tonight, R.J. These teams love sharing the wealth out there.
And you gotta love it, Kevin. As a player, it's always great to see a team functioning as a unit. Fans love to see everyone get involved.
Now here's Curry. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. Bridges misses. It's Thompson off the drive. And Drummond throws it down.
Once Drummond gets the ball there, you can kiss it goodbye.
Here's Ball on the money from 12 feet away.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
And you don't see many teams take these shots as often anymore. It's nice to see them take advantage in this area.
Now, here's Barrett. Boy, was he something else against the Clippers. Here's Drummond. Nurkic with the block. Johnson against Bridges. And taken away by Magic. Oh, and here comes Barnes all alone.
Saw the play develop, and Barnes got out in front to get the score.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And here are the Hornets now. And this matchup with Las Vegas, it's their first meeting of the season.
Yeah, a pair of losses for them in their meetings last season. And the cold, hard truth about it, they just had a hard time beating anybody last year.
Just 5 on the clock. Here's Curry. It's Drummond with the rebound.
And the defense was right on him there. Nice contest.
And he banks in the layup.
How about 3 or 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. David.
Well, Kevin, here's what Las Vegas' head coach had to say earlier. In talking to Coach, he discussed the hidden talents of LaMelo Ball. Coach said he's still a young player in this league, but we can't take that lightly. We've seen what he's done to soft defenses. We need to be physical. So we'll see if that defense tightens up for them. Guys?
All right, David, thanks. Here's Ball. After R.J. Barrett's bucket, the drive by Ball. One thing about LaMelo Ball, he can really take over at times, Greg, when he's healthy and playing well.
And a lot of that is just his feel for the game. He processes quickly and then has the talent to execute. It's pretty hard to stop him when he's in the flow.
First free throw is good. You know, Greg, one thing you notice, we were just talking about this with the Hornets in recent years, a lot of changing lineups.
And you expect that with the team, with where they're at. They're looking for any advantage game to game and trying to build that identity as a franchise.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Thompson in the post. Drummond, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Jusuf Nurkic.
I think of Andre Drummond as a big man's big man. He's a steadfast presence in the paint who really focuses on owning the backboard and attacking the rim.
Free throw good, Drummond. And both free throws good for Drummond. And so it's Charles Lee calling timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Chance now to take a look at some numbers for Magic Johnson.
And he's gotten very shaky at the foul line in the last 5 games. Compared to his numbers through the rest of the season, I know he's frustrated and he'll be desperate to get it turned around here tonight.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Bridges outside. Back to Ball. Good D by Thompson.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 fall.
There's a Kogi. Barrett covering. Outside Ball. And stolen by Barnes. Here's Barrett. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Las Vegas.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
And also, given the game is more fast-paced nowadays, I like the way they've capitalized in transition, keeping their foot on the gas.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Curry looking it over. And finished off by Nurkic.
An imposing screener. Nurkic using all of his frame to create space.
Johnson outside. Thompson sets the pick for Johnson. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Well, not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Ball. It's rebounded by Las Vegas. Drummond's got his 5th rebound in this one. Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
Tenacious on the attack. Thompson is fantastic at finding lanes to the basket.
Bridges outside. Back to Ball. Clock at 6. Over Thompson. It's rebounded by Las Vegas. This team is on quite a run. They're in the midst of a 14-game winning streak.
Yeah, not very often you see a team that's got the juice flowing like these guys. They've got the right attitude, the right team-focused basketball to win against just about anyone. Going to be interesting to see who and how this stretch comes to an end.
And so it's Charles Lee calling timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Now we have a chance to see the teams that have been the NBA's best three-point shooters this month.
And look, that stat is absolutely no fluke. It's just a matter of getting hot from long range. They are working hard to find good, open looks from the perimeter.
And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Hornets. It's a 14-point game. Bridges a screen on Barrett. Here's Curry. Nice D from Barrett.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. All right, we're in the middle of the season here, Greg. How do you stay engaged at this time of the year?
Honestly, Kevin, it can be hard. The schedule is so daunting. There's really no time to reset. So spending your off days recharging, I think, is important.
And he's good on the second. Hornets trail by 15. Pass to Nurkic. Outside Curry. Charlotte moving it around. Bridges kicks the ball. The Hornets need to get a shot off here. Bridges misses. Las Vegas leading by 15. Barrett wide open. He fires. Las Vegas again missing. There's Ball with the three. It's rebounded by Johnson.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
And here is Ball. Harrison Barnes getting it to go from deep. Over Thompson. Ball no good.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
The kick out to Barnes. Johnson against Curry. Bridges with the steal. Pass to Okogie. Outside, Ball. Again, Ball missing.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
A three from Barnes. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Barnes has got his third basket of the night right there. Hornets trail by 21. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
No, he's just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Here's Johnson, following the basket by LaMelo Ball. The kick out to Barnes. Here's Barrett to the wing on the left. 6 to shoot. High post try. Pass to Barnes. To the inside. Thompson. Rebound by Nurkic. Charlotte has gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. Bridges shot. Good.
Capable of scorching you from the perimeter. When Bridges has a great look, he takes advantage.
Johnson dishes to Thompson. Shoots over Ball. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Thompson's got 6.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Took him no time at all on that one.
Nurkic has that shot in his arsenal, which is something that the defense has to recognize.
In the corner, Barrett with it. Pass to Thompson. Looks good, is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
And RJ, even without a consistent jumper, Amen Thompson has proven to be a productive player.
And that jumper should develop over time. But he does everything else at a high level. He's extremely versatile, especially on that defensive end, Kevin.
Now, here's Barrett. He's got 8. Tipped away. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, the new leadership in Charlotte has made it clear that it's not going in for quick fixes. The goal is sustained success, building with youth and development. Call it roster flexibility or a blank slate. But with some promising young players and more help, there's nowhere to go but up. Kevin?
Health is huge. That's the hope. Hey, David, thank you. Knocks down the 3 ball. Johnson's got his second basket.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
And so it's Charles Lee calling timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Will go for a different look here. Chris Middleton's checked in for Amen Thompson. Duncan Robinson comes in for Harrison Barnes. Clarkson, he's checked in for Barrett. And it's Ellison for Andre Drummond. So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Mark Williams is checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Grant Williams comes in for Josh Okogie. Josh Green's checked in for Curry, and it's Trey Mann in for Ball. Shots good by Middleton.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Out of bounds, Las Vegas takes possession. Let's check out the Western Conference standings right now that we're here in the new year. You take a look at Las Vegas. They're looking extremely sharp right now, poised in the top spot and playing very well.
And you know, for Las Vegas, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
Even though some people doubted them, there are just as many people, if not more, who believed in this team from the very beginning. And it's pretty clear right now who was right.
Hornets on defense now. Following the basket by Chris Middleton. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
Third team foul.
First trip to the line for him here.
Magic Johnson taking 2 shots.
That one is off. Charlotte making a switch here. He hits the second from the line. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Charlotte Hornets. Defeated by the Pacers in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Well, they weren't fighting through screens. Their closeouts and rotations were late. You name it, and let's just say they didn't do it on defense.
A shot by Middleton, wide open. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Middleton's got 5 now.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
Now, here's Ball. He had a 33-point outing in their last game against the Pacers in Indianapolis.
And he made a living at the line as well. Got there over and over and did some damage.
Here's Ellis. Following the basket by LaMelo Ball. Johnson draws the double. Clarkson passes to Middleton. No one covered. 7 points in the game.
Yeah, he's off to an impressive start. Always nice to get 3 of your first 4 to drop.
Ball against Ellis. Here's Ball. Williams, a screen on Ellis. Here's Ball. Plays it up and in on the nice reverse.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
And so it's Las Vegas, holding a 22-point lead as the quarter wraps up. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. Right back after this break. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And from what we've seen from Las Vegas so far, guys, what are you seeing?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And rebounding numbers, sometimes we overlook them, but they can have a big effect on the outcome.
So on the floor for Charlotte to start this second quarter. Williams is out there with Williams. Then there's Josh Green. Then it's Ball, and it's Mann in at the shooting guard position. And he's got his first chance at the line here. Richard, we know how hard the game is to play, but I think we also know how hard the game is to officiate.
I agree, Kevin. I think the one thing about basketball is that it's constant movement. There are plays happening all around the referees. It's not like football where every 45 seconds you run another play. In 45 seconds, you could have had a different 5 or 6 possessions. That puts a tremendous amount of pressure on the referees.
Hornets with the rebound. Pass to Mann. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Mann's got his first bucket of the night.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Ellis kicks to Robinson. Over Green. Misses off the right iron.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge for an update on Yusuf Nurkic. David.
Hey, guys, the Hornets head athletic trainer gave us an update. Oh, that is not what you want to see, and it sounds like it's a serious injury. The next few games will be without him on the court. Of course, other players are going to have to step up to fill that role. That's all we've got, Kevin.
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And you never want to speculate. So it's nice for us, and especially his teammates, to get some facts.
Now, here's Ball. Chris Middleton unable to get his last shot to go. Ellis with some nice D. Middleton outside. Back to Robinson. Over Green. And he gets that one to go off the front iron.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
If he has space in the mid-range, he'll let it fly. Doesn't matter if the score is tied or they are up big.
Sinks the three-pointer. Williams has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
The D just sagged off just enough, and no hesitation on his part.
Ellis, the pass to Middleton. Some nice passing by Las Vegas here. Outside for Robinson. 6 on the shot clock. Las Vegas needs to get off a shot. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Middleton's got 5 points in the quarter.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Right side, Williams. Boucher with the steal. Clarkson passes to Robinson. No good from outside.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Jordan Clarkson.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
The Hornets have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
2 shots.
First one falls for him. So for Las Vegas, Barnes, he's checked in for Duncan Robinson. There it comes in for Jordan Clarkson, and it's Johnson in for Ellis. Charlotte also making some changes. Yusuf Nurkic comes in for Williams, and it's Seth Curry in for Trey Mann. Johnson with it. 6 points for him. Boucher sets a screen for Barrett, and the call will be against Yusuf Nurkic. That's foul number 2 for him. Trey Mann, he's checked in for Green.
For the Hornets, number 23, Trey Mann.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Johnson kicks to Barnes. Pass to Middleton. Shot clock at 6. The kick out to Barnes. Las Vegas again missing.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Curry against Barnes. Ball, the pass to Mann. And it's out of bounds. The Hornets able to retain possession here. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for LaMelo Ball.
And one thing that has been very consistent for him the last few years, his ability to continue to deliver more and more offense. He's been doing everything that's been asked of him.
Man finds Williams. There's Ball with the three. Drains the three-pointer. Ball's got 13 points.
And all of a sudden, things finally coming together for them. The deficit's still large, but now not insurmountable.
But this is a game again, and the other side has to be feeling a little bit nervous with how quickly that lead vaporized.
Worth the price of admission. LaMelo with a tremendous play on the ball and finishes on the other end.
Here's Johnson. Down it goes, his third basket. He's now 3 for 4.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Pass to Nurkic. Now Williams. Ball feeling it out a bit. His three-pointers off the mark. Las Vegas leading by 17. Johnson kicks to Middleton. And he drives in. It's rebounded by Charlotte. And it's the Hornets ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Man passes the ball. Launches it. Good on the three-point shot. Ball's got 8 points in the quarter.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. Timeout. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
And first time out of the game called for Las Vegas. Andre Drummond's checked in for Las Vegas. Thompson comes in for Chris Middleton. Charlotte also making some changes. Miles Bridges, he's checked in for Grant Williams. And Okogie subbed in for Trey Mann. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line. So it'll be R.J. Barrett shooting. That's on Miles Bridges. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
At the line for Las Vegas.
And that one misses. Hornets trail by 16. Here's Bridges. It's rebounded by Las Vegas. Johnson's got rebound number 8 now on the night. One thing this team likes about Miles Bridges, Greg, he plays a lot. He's always there.
And Kevin, on a couple occasions, Bridges has been near the top in minutes played. He's got that strong 6'7" frame, and it holds up well over the season.
So it's the Hornets now. Harrison Barnes missing on the 3. Bridges finds Curry. Off target from three-point range. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Las Vegas. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Hornets have gone 6 of 12 in the second quarter, right at the 50% mark from the field. Ball with a wide-open look. And again, the Hornets missing. Las Vegas leading by 16. Thompson. And good coming off the assist by Magic Johnson. Johnson's got 5 assists in the game. Thompson against Ball. Pass to Okogie. Nurkic a screen on Barnes. Okogie for 3. It's rebounded by Las Vegas. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
And that one was all about offensive execution. Running your plays, picking your spots.
And no team is going to shoot 50% every night, but this team has the right approach. When the shots are falling, they can light it up.
Here's Bridges. After R.J. Barrett's bucket. Bridges kicks the ball. Clock at 6. Pass to Okogie. Misses the 3. Las Vegas, they've gone 7 of 16, shooting just under 50% here in the second quarter. The kick out to Barnes. And the 3 ball is good. Barnes has got 11 points.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Ball no good.
Gotta applaud the defensive effort. It's not easy to stop him getting in the lane like that.
Thompson finds Drummond. Here's Barnes, and the dunk by Barnes.
When a crafty scorer like Barnes gets on a roll, it can turn into a big night.
Guys, if they're going to make a run, no time like the present.
Yeah, and it's certainly, we had to expect a better game than this. Been very ugly thus far.
Here's Okogie. Hasn't made one yet. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Andre Drummond picks one up. RJ, no matter what the situation, Nurkic is a monster on the glass, isn't he?
He had 31 rebounds in 2024. You never see that anymore.
And he makes the first.
End of the day, you just want to be a solid rotational player. Nurkic's size is intimidating on both ends of the floor.
Trey Mann, he's checked in for Charlotte.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Here's Okogie, currently averaging almost 6 points a game.
Just good at drawing fouls. Bridges plays well in traffic and through the contact.
It's his first trip to the line.
Shooting for Charlotte, Miles Bridges.
And that one falls for Bridges. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And here's Las Vegas. They're on an 11-3 run. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thanks. The NBA's 65 games requirement for postseason awards has drawn some criticism. But, Adam Silver says, ultimately, this is about the fans and putting the best product forward. Load management was not working for us. This is having the desired effect, that guys are out on the floor. Kevin?
Yeah, they want to be on the floor, right? Keep them tuning in. Good stuff, D.A. Thank you. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And he's there at 71 from the line this season, probably below where you'd like to see him.
Here's Okogie. Scoreless thus far. Bridges against Barnes. Fires the three. Johnson with the rebound. Johnson's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. A difficult situation for Charlotte. Bridges outside. Okogie, the pass to Nurkic. And two free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Andre Drummond picks one up.
We like the activity from Nurkic there, keeping the defense on alert.
The Hornets have been coming through at the charity strip. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts.
And when you got a team percentage of about 81%, you're going to be one of the elites in this league.
And Las Vegas making a change here. Middleton's checked in.
2 minutes.
Johnson dishes to Middleton. Top the key, Barnes. Shoots over Bridges. And there's Barnes. That's good on the assist by Middleton. Barnes has got 15 points.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Pass to man. .135 left in the second quarter. Here's Bridges. Thompson with the rebound. And here's Las Vegas. They're on a 17-7 run. Bridges left side. Hits it from three-point range. Bridges has got 5 points now this quarter.
Just a proven threat from beyond, and Bridges has a good feel for when to fire him from there.
In the corner, Barrett with it. Ooh, the double clutch. Thompson against Bridges. Pass to man. The rebound by Johnson. Johnson's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. And that one's good. Barnes. He's got 17.
And you see the passing instincts Barrett has. Great at recognition out on the floor.
We've got 33 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Boy, he launched that one from way outside. Bridges has got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Hornets. Johnson surveying the floor. Barnes up top. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Their interior has been inferior defensively. It has got to tighten up.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. 17 seconds left in the first half. Here's Mann. He's guarded by Johnson. That's to Curry. Three-pointer. No good. Harrison Barnes getting it done for Las Vegas. His production has been flowing as he's tallied 20 points and looks to be planning for more. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Harrison, a big first half for you offensively. How did you get loose?
My teammates just been finding me. I've just been trying to run hard, make good backdoor cuts, running in transition, and give me good looks.
You have not stopped moving at all, and it's led to good results. Thanks, Harrison. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
You know what time it is. It's time for your fan half-court shot. Please direct your attention to center court. Drumline. And thinking about the shot.
Welcome to the halftime show. And if they're going to turn this around, it's going to be a long road back for the Charlotte Hornets.
They don't want it enough. They're getting bodied up on the boards and doing nothing about it.
Yeah, they get bodied up on the scoreboard as well, Shaq. It may not be their only issue, but it's a big problem.
And next, a look at... Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And Harrison Barnes has really been making it happen, guys.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
Magic Johnson is out there with Barrett. Then there's Andre Drummond. Then there's Harrison Barnes. And it's Thompson in at the power forward. And this is his second trip to the line tonight. And that one falls for Johnson. Charlotte making a switch here. Williams is checked in. And both free throws good for Johnson. Hornets shooting just 35%. They've got to get better looks. On the court for Charlotte, they've got Seth Curry. Mark Williams is out there with Miles Bridges. Then there's LaMelo Ball. And it's Okogie in at the three. Now here's Ball. The shot comes out. Good D by Thompson. To the middle. And Thompson throws it down.
He's got rocket ship-like takeoff. Thompson can flat out fly.
Pass to Okogie. Ball against Thompson. Ball no good. Las Vegas has gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. And here's Barnes for three. No good on that one. And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Hornets. Stolen by Thompson. And Thompson slams it home.
Rocketing off the deck. Thompson showing that youthful exuberance.
Curry passes the ball. Williams has a screen for Ball. Pass to Williams. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. Andre Drummond picks one up.
And how about the bounce pass there being used to perfection?
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
An 85% mark from the line. There aren't too many players in the league who are going to sport a much better percentage.
First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Onside, Barrett. Some nice passing by Las Vegas here. Stolen by Ball. Here's Bridges. Johnson with the rebound.
Rough start to the second half for them, only getting one of the past 4 shots to fall.
For 3, Barrett. Good, and it's Johnson with the assist that time. Johnson's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. Ball kicks to Bridges. Thompson against Ball. Beyond the arc. Charlotte no good that time either.
And they have started out this quarter shooting just 20%. Let's just say this is not the way they wanted to open the second half.
And it's Johnson penetrated. Out to Barrett. Off target with his 3. For Charlotte, they've gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. Williams dishes to Bridges. The 3. Curry can't get it to go.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And that one's good, Barnes.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Now here's Curry. Still yet to score. Ball finds Williams. Now here's Curry. Just 5 to shoot. Right wing. Here's Ball, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And here's Las Vegas. They're on an 11-3 run. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Barrett the pass to Thompson. 6 on the shot clock. From about 19 feet. Rebound by Okogie.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
Now, here's Johnson. 10 points for him. Little turnaround. Yep, that one goes in there. Johnson's got 12 points in the game.
The sheer size of magic. We don't see it ever with guys running the offense.
Ball, no good. Las Vegas has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Ball's got 5 points in the quarter.
He's really a smart offensive player. You have to respect Ball's strong sense for when to take that jumper.
Bangs home the trifecta.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Now, here's Ball. He's got 23. Back to Curry. There's the 3. Nice D from Barrett.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down. Try to get some easy ones.
Ball against Thompson, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ball. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for Las Vegas. On Wednesday, they'll be facing Kyrie Irving and the Dallas Mavericks. Then on Friday, they'll start out on the road and play the Rockets in Houston.
And for that game against the Warriors, this is a game that they are expected to win. But sometimes those are the kind of games where you get a little bit sloppy and start looking ahead. Either way, they'll need to put in tremendous effort to walk away with the victory.
And Curry the bucket on the assist from Bridges.
I love the fact that Bridges does a little bit of everything, including passing the ball.
Williams with the steal. It's Curry with the drive. Man, the three-pointer no good.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
to the paint. Here's Thompson. Good for his 9th make in just 12 shots. That's an even 75% shooting.
And this one has been all about Amen Thompson, a freakish athlete. When he gets rolling, there's just not much a defender can do.
Buries the long-range jumper. Curry's got 5 points now this quarter.
He's finally getting a chance to show off his range. I know he wishes he would have found his shot in the first half.
Johnson dishes to Thompson. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
It will be a rejump.
And Drummond kicks to Johnson. Back to Drummond. Shot clock at 5. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Bridges passes to Man over Drummond. Again, the Hornets score.
Okay, let's throw out the analytics for a moment. When he's taking the mid-range, it's a winning shot.
Clarkson outside. Pass to Robinson. And Drummond kicks to Johnson. Driving the lane. Outside for Robinson. Las Vegas again missing. For Charlotte, they've gone 6 of 14 since halftime. A little cold from the field. Bridges misses.
If they want to come back, he needs to be better.
He gets it in there. Thompson's got 20 points. Charlotte calls timeout.
Sorry.
So for Las Vegas, Chris Boucher's checked in for Andre Drummond. Chris Middleton comes in for Amen Thompson. And it's Ellison for Magic Johnson. Man can't hit. Las Vegas has gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. And yes, it's good.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Ellis against Ball. Right side Curry. And Chris Middleton pulls it down. Las Vegas has gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break.
The correct decision by Middleton, moving to his wide-open teammate. Chris, a terrific passer off the wing.
Now here's Curry. He's got 5. Pass the ball. Williams with the ball. Yep, it counts. 9 points for Mark Williams.
I just love when teams make it work down low.
Clarkson taking his time here. Boucher against Williams. Middleton can't get it to go. Charlotte shooting 39% from the floor since the half. Not really what they had in mind. Ball from long range. Boucher with the rebound. Las Vegas has gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. Robinson passes to Middleton. Here's Ellis. And Bridges with the block.
He has the length to send shots back. I like seeing Bridges make his presence felt on this end. And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Ellis kicks to Middleton. Offline with his 3. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Pass to Curry.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Now Bridges over Ellis. Robinson pulls it in.
And another miss. Woo, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have. You're right. Ellis down low. He's covered by Ball. It's rebounded by Charlotte. 1:32 left in the third. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And with all that LaMelo does on the floor, Ball is one of the most difficult guys to guard in the league.
That's good from Ball. Williams, he's checked in for Charlotte. That misses, so he splits the free throws. Williams gets the bucket.
Hard work pays off with a rebound and a bucket. That's just great fundamentals.
Well, Las Vegas shooting it well here in the third, about 50%. Ellis surveying the D. Pass to Boucher. Back to Ellis. Robinson on the wing. Yes, and it's Ellis picking up the assist. Robinson's got his third basket of the night.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Williams with the ball, and it's Clarkson picking him up. Ball against Ellis. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Taken third overall in 2020, LaMelo Ball is a unique player. Like his brother Lonzo, very tall at the point at 6'6", and he'd much rather pass it than shoot it.
Ball hits them both. And so Ellis will bring it up for Las Vegas. Clarkson outside. Robinson on the wing. And another three for Las Vegas.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's Ball. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Ball's got 10 points in just the second half.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Middleton left side. Misses the layup. And so it's Las Vegas, leading by a full 31 points at the end of the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Clarkson is out there with Ellis. Then it's Chris Middleton. Then there's Chris Boucher. And it's Robinson in at the small forward position. Ellis. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That's on Mark Williams. And the NBA last season, Richard, really emphasizing it's an 82-game league. And I know you love that.
Oh, that is my favorite thing. I was taught by the legends of the game that you go out there and play every single night that you can. At some point in time, the sports and science team realized that it is very difficult to be a professional. But I stand by. 82 games is an achievement that very few can achieve now.
Now, here's Ball. 5 to shoot. Here's Mann. And it's off from three-point range. So it's Las Vegas now. Clarkson passes to Middleton, and the layup's good off the glass.
It's difficult trying to throw Middleton off his rhythm. Remarkable job staying with that shot.
Here's Mann. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Ball, the bounce pass. Williams. And Williams is right there. Williams has got 9 points here in the second half.
He'll be around the rim. Defense has always got to know his whereabouts.
And here is Ellis. In the corner, it's Clarkson. And a miss there on the triple. Down low. Here's Jeffries. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Inside, Boucher, and the dunk by Boucher.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
And so here's Charlotte. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Trains it from beyond the arc. Jeffries got himself on the board with 3 there.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Pass to Boucher. Clarkson outside. Ball with the rebound. Ball's got his 4th rebound in this one. Man in the corner. From the arc. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Ball's got his 6th assist on the night. Ellis outside. Pass to Boucher. And here's Middleton. G.A., what effect do you think the rule to limit flopping has had since it was put into place in the NBA?
Well, I do think we're seeing less theatrics. And there were fines before, but a flop now might impact the game itself. So I'd say it's been a bit of a deterrent.
Here is Williams following the basket by Chris Middleton. Man in the corner. And the 3 off target.
You know what? He's got to look to get other guys involved. The 3-point stroke is off.
And Jordan Clarkson is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
They're doing well overall, but the turnovers have been the exception.
And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Charlotte making a switch here. Curry's checked in. Las Vegas calls timeout. And Las Vegas will go for a different look here. Thompson, he's checked in for Chris Boucher. Barnes comes in for Duncan Robinson. It's checked in for Clarkson, and it's Johnson in for Ellis. Now, here's Ball. For 3. It's rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got his 18th rebound here tonight, all over the place. Here's Barnes, accurate with a jumper from the elbow. Barnes has got 24 points.
Reliable on the offensive ends. Barnes knows how to find his openings.
Here's Williams, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
At the top of the key, Thompson shoots over Curry. The Hornets pull it in. Williams has got 11 rebounds in the game. Curry finds man. Williams against Johnson. Williams passes the ball. Man in the corner. And it's good off the back rim and in. Man's got 5 points now this quarter.
And he's been much more assertive here in the second half. Getting to his spots, executing with ease.
14 feet away. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Outside Curry. Pass to Man. Williams a screen on Barrett. Ball against Johnson. Ball kicks to Williams. No good on the triple. So it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Las Vegas. Here's Thompson, and another assist for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. And that's life above the rim, courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Man. He's covered by Thompson. On the wing, Man. Williams scanning the floor. It's Curry outside, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. Williams has got 3 assists now in this one.
This is his specialty, a knockdown threat from three-point land.
Now here's Barnes. Johnson outside. Lets it go from 14. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And when you have this kind of size as a point guard, what a tremendous advantage. Magic can really match up with all 5 positions.
Curry got it from 16 feet. Curry's got 5 points now in the quarter.
You can see the change in approach from him since the break. He's been a menace after being held scoreless in the first half.
Pass to Barrett. Thompson with it. Got it. Good job in the low post. Thompson's got 12 points here in the second half.
It helps that Thompson can score with either hand close to the bucket. Defenders can't force him to one side or the other.
Ball with the bucket.
He's been a bright spot in their play today, but he could really use some help.
For Las Vegas, they've gone 7 of 11 from the floor in the final quarter so far. Getting some solid looks for them. Ball against Johnson. And Middleton kicks to Barnes. And rebounds again. He hauls in his 20th rebound.
Dominating the glass.
And it's Johnson penetrating. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
Here's what Charlotte's going with right now. Nurkic checked in for Mark Williams. Bridges comes in for Grant Williams. And Okogie subbed in for Trey Mann. Now here's Ball. Bridges outside. That 3 off the mark.
There are nights where the shots just don't fall. Unfortunately, I know how that feels.
That one falls.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Ball from long range. It's rebounded by Las Vegas.
And with his team trying to trim this margin, his struggles this quarter, they're not helping things.
Johnson against Ball. Johnson dishes to Thompson. Barrett kicks to Barnes. Barrett the pass to Barnes. Some nice passing by Las Vegas here. Out to Barrett. Just 4 to shoot. It's Barrett on the wing. No good with the wing jumper. The Hornets shooting a meager 37% for the game. Here's Curry, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. RG, what have you noticed about the young players that enter the NBA today?
Unfortunately, the NBA is now tasked with teaching players how to play basketball. The NBA wasn't a teaching league 20 years ago. Now it is. A lot of players are spending their first, second, and even third year learning how to play basketball. That was not always the case. They used to go to college and play for Hall of Fame coaches for 4 years.
Andre Drummond's checked in for Las Vegas. On the wing, Barnes. It's good from long range. Barnes has got 8 points in the quarter.
There you go. That's the stroke we saw in the first half.
Curry against Barrett. Here's Nurkic. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
The power of Yusuf Nurkic. He absorbs contact as well as anyone.
Here's Johnson. Thompson inside the line, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Thompson's got 28.
Shots are just flowing from him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Ball. Thompson with the rebound. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for Las Vegas. Here's Barrett driving in. Back to Thompson. Pass to Barrett. Shoots over Bridges. And Barrett the bucket on the assist by Thompson. He's got 20.
Incredible night for Barrett. He scores in a multitude of ways, and he brings the effort on every possession.
Ball from long range. Rebound Andre Drummond. Drummond's got 15 rebounds here tonight. And Thompson kicks to Barnes. Now Barrett. On the wing, Johnson. He's covered by Ball. Johnson dishes to Drummond. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Ball's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Bridges with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Greg, we see the NBA fining players for certain actions or statements.
Multiple offenders are always going to be under the microscope, Kevin. Sometimes they end up playing into those expectations, so those punishments can appear a bit skewed.
And the first one at the line is good.
Yeah, and the confidence Bridges plays with, really admirable. This guy knows he has the talent to compete in the NBA.
He doesn't get the second one.
Couldn't hit them all, and they need every point they can get.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Las Vegas.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And this will push their record to 39 wins in a good effort tonight.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And we watched him all night long. No one could really stop him. Just another excellent game it was for Magic Johnson.
And he was doing everything out there on the floor tonight. Triple-double on the stat sheet, and that doesn't even tell the whole story.
And here is Ball after R.J. Barrett hitting the 3. Here's Nurkic. It's rebounded by Johnson. There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter. That one good for 2.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
Pass to Okogie. Ball's knocked loose and stolen by Barnes. Johnson with the bounce pass. Here's Thompson, and there's the try. Count that one.
Big miscommunication. On defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
We see Las Vegas taking the W here. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. We appreciate you tuning in tonight. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Magic Johnson.